Hi, beginning cellists. Today I'm going to show you how to take your end pin out of your cello and also to show you about how long your end pin should be based on the way that you're built. So to start, it's really important that we always keep our cello on the side of our chair like this with the strings away from us. So if I look at my cello, the back of the body is closest to my chair. Remember, at home when you're practicing, you should be sitting on a more sturdy chair. I'm on my rolly chair because this is what's in my office. So what I'm going to do to start is just kind of guess a little bit. So I'm going to turn the instrument here so that you can see a little better. So lefty-loosey, and then I take the end pin out, and I'm going to kind of guesstimate right now. When you take the end pin out, please be sure you remember to tighten it. So I go ahead and I tighten the instrument, or the end pin. So now I'm going to stand with my cello, being sure that I'm holding by the neck of the instrument. Okay, so I'm going to stand up with my cello in front of me. Now I'm going to move back so that you can see this. The rule of thumb is that we want the top of the scroll, it's hard for you to see, okay, but the very, I'll do this so you can see the very top of the scroll should be at your nose. So when you're standing up, just like this, the scroll should be level with your nose. Once you've done that and it is level at your nose, that's a really good place to start. So what I'm going to show you is how you are going to find really good seated posture to check the length of your end pin. So right now I'm standing really nice and tall. I've swayed, my feet are rooted, holding by the neck. Okay. The end pin of the cello is in front of my left foot. And now I'm going to look behind me and sit really nice and tall on the front half of my chair. Notice I did not bring the cello to me yet. Okay. I'm going to make space between my knees for the instrument, and I'm going to bring the instrument to me like so. Okay. And then I'm going to be sure that the bottom bow is about 1 inch above where my knees are. Okay, so should be meeting right about here, which it is. Now, here's the important thing. When you are, if your end pin length is correct, this part of your cello where the neck meets the body should be just to the left of your heart, which mine is. It's hard to see because of my hair. And then the C-peg, okay, oh, this is a mirror image. So the C-peg right here should be behind my left ear. And I'm able to sit up really tall without this bopping my head. If it's bopping my head, I'm going to need to adjust my end pin so it's either out further like this or up taller, okay? Notice that my, my fingerboard is straight, so the fingerboard is straight. We don't want this, okay? Or any version of that like this. Okay. So as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing my end pin actually needs to be a little bit longer. So make it a little longer. That. Okay. And now I'm going to find. Notice how my feet are glued. Okay. And I have a chipmunk space. I like to say there's room for a chipmunk to fit between the neck and my neck. The cello is not resting on my body or my shoulder like this. Okay. So I'm going to go through the checkpoints. My fingerboard is straight. The bottom bouts are about 1 inch up from where my knees start. Okay. The C-peg is behind my left ear, and I have a chipmunk space between the neck of the instrument and my neck. Okay. So now I'm going to show you in 5 steps how to find this. So if I say to you, step 1, that's standing up with your end pin in front of your left foot. Step 2, keeping the instrument out, seated tall in the front half of your chair, and your feet are glued. Step 3, bring the instrument to you. Okay. Step 4, adjust your instrument so that your fingerboard is straight and your peg is where it should be. Step 5, give your cello a great big hug and rock. Okay, have fun practicing.